What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're going back to the Glorious Sons. Yes, indeed, the Glorious Sons fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Michael D'Antonio. And Michael wanted to see me react to this song by the Glorious Sons called Everything Is All Right. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by the Glorious Sons, no surprise there. And the video has 4.2 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. The Glorious Sons, Everything Is All Right, official video. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, there's that word official coming off of their official page. Yep. Look, you know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it. All I'm going to say is we have to just wait and see what happens and hope for the best. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I'm not hearing anything. I hope there's sound. Oh boy, please let there be sound. Ooh. Big sound.
Well, I
right
spent all my money on a pack of cigarettes for a lady that I love with the name I forget. That night I taught her how to laugh, she taught me how to slow dance. I tried to take her home, she said you don't stand a chance. I'm the closest thing my mother had to her daughter. I used to be ashamed of that, but now I'm kind of flattered. I learned that my weakness is a weapon anyway, so I haven't touched a pretty thing in 40 days. Everything is alright, if only for the night. I forgot what it feels like. I set out on a dream that I couldn't understand. It made me happy, sad, love, lonely, and numb to what I had. A few too many favors from a few too many fake friends. I wake up in the afternoon and do it all again. Yeah, I punched a man on his wedding night. I'm still trying to figure out how to apologize. I learned the morning light can't fix nothing anyway, so I haven't touched a pretty thing in 40 days.
No, it's not E. It's I think it's D sharp. I think we're in D sharp. D sharp up to the sharp to the F sharp. Okay, so F sharp major down to the E. Okay, so D sharp. So that would be F sharp up to the B. B, A sharp, G sharp. Okay, I mean it's fairly simple to follow. Once you find your starting point, it's fairly easy to follow. Let me just make sure if I'm getting that progression right.
4 3
2 1 7 6 back to the 4 3 2 to the 1 7 6. Yeah, it's not a complex progression at all. It's all descending. I mean, it sounds good. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm impressed by it. I'm not. It's very easy to follow, but it sounds good. It is pleasing to the ear. Not as upbeat, not as much fun as the last song I did from them. What was the name of the song? SOS. I think for Sawed Off Shotgun. I had a lot of fun with that reaction. I enjoyed that one. It was fun to listen to. It was a bopper. It definitely, got the groove going. This, a lot more subdued, a lot more subtle. A lot more melancholy. And I get it. I understand it. I'm just not going to sit here and pretend like I'm, having a blast with it because, I'm really not. And I'm not really enjoying this one. Let's keep going here.
I spend all my money on a pack of cigarettes for a lady that I love with a name I forget. And I learned the more in life can't fix nothing anyway. So I haven't touched a pretty thing in 40 days.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't do anything wrong. I mean, everything they played made sense. Everything was smooth. The chord progression made sense. Melodic lines made sense. Everything about the song made sense. Not for me. Not for me. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was the Glorious Sons with Everything Is All Right. This was a request from Michael D'Antonio. Okay, I got a score. It is going to require a little explanation, but not a lot. So let's get to it, and we'll see if we can knock this out of the park in a reasonably fast fashion, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 6.8. Yep, 6.8. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, the 6.8. What does that mean? Well, a 6.8 would translate to a pretty good skill rating. Because overall, I mean, despite the fact that I may not be a fan of it, I do feel it is a pretty good song. It would also get 3 out of 5 stars and a B letter grade. Yeah, let that one sink in. B is in boy. So there you go, a 6.8, pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Despite my own personal feelings, and make no mistake, folks, I didn't enjoy this. This is not a song that I will ever listen to again voluntarily. But despite my own personal feelings, there's no denying this is a pretty good song overall. They didn't do anything wrong. Like the chordal progression, it made perfect sense. I like the dissension. I will say that. I like that descending line, that constantly descending line. I do find value in that, absolutely. It's a little different. There was no ascension. None. It never went up. It was always going down. Now, granted, they had to jump up to the octave, but it's the same note descending, 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 descending. It was very repetitious, but it never went against itself. It never descended and then went up. You know what I mean? It stayed on that descension the entire time in the chorus. That was interesting. I'll absolutely give it that. It was creative. I'll absolutely give it that. Not something that you normally hear in rock music. You'll usually hear some moving around with integers, some moving up and moving down. This was constantly moving down. Everything fit. Everything sounded good. Nothing stuck out like a sore thumb. All the instrumentation made sense. Vocal performance made sense. The vocals sounded like they fit within the context of the song. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be blown away by something that I'm not blown away by. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just not going to pander. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I like something or I'm impressed by something when I'm not. I'm going to call a spade a spade. The song is very simple. It's very basic, yes. But like I've also always said, simple can be effective when it is done properly. And this was done properly, absolutely. Nothing stuck out like a sore thumb. It flowed well, sounded good, pleasing to the ear. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who enjoy songs like this and enjoy listening to this song in particular. And I can absolutely see why. I get that. It just not for me. I guarantee you, I am never going to listen to this song ever again if I can help it. But that's not to say that it's a bad song. It's not. It's not a bad song whatsoever. Just between the two songs I've done from the Glorious Sons, I gotta say I prefer SOS way more over this song because it's more fun to listen to. It's more upbeat. It's more energetic. It's got more drive. This song, a little more on the melancholy side. Is there anything wrong with that? No, not at all. Everyone's gonna like what they're gonna like. But looking at the song objectively, it is a pretty good song overall. So that's how I'm giving it the pretty good score of 6.8. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got a 6.8, which is a pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later! Peace.